Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and ideas that can improve your life. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click the subscribe button because I'll be honored to have you here. Today we're going to play another GTO trainer session. We're playing the spot Big Blind Call versus Button Open. We are already 326 hands into this spot. Our overall EV loss is at minus 28.5 BBs per 100 hands. So not that great, but hopefully we can still get it down to around minus 23 or something. We'll see. We're gonna play 500 hands, so just 175 or 174 actually left. Let's jump right into it. And for our first hand, we've got 4-8 of diamonds on a deuce a6. So we're gonna check it and fold. Yep, 7-6 of on a king 3-9 is a check. Villain checks behind. Ace of clubs on the turn. We're gonna try betting a third of the pot here. Should rather be a check and give up, but we're giving up anyway. Queen 4 off on a 7-7-10. We're gonna check and fold. And we can see the solver's doing a lot of probably raising here, which is weird with a hand like Queen 4 off on this board, but 6-8 off on a 5-9-6. We're gonna check and call the bet. Another 6 on the turn. Is this a spot where we overbet? I'm gonna try checking. Okay, this is a donk bet spot. 87% of the time. Checking is fine, but yeah, 5% of the strategy. We hit a straight on the river, so we're going to overbet it, I think. Should be a bet 3/4 pot, ideally 65% of the time, but the solver is overbetting here 15% of the time, and it's a small EV loss, or yeah, pretty much zero EV loss. King 8-8 is the board, and we've got 7-4 of hearts, so we're gonna check. The solver is doing a lot of betting on coordinated boards like this, with hands like this, which is interesting. What do we do on the 9 of hearts? Do we overbet it? Or do we bet 3/4? I'm gonna try overbetting. Yeah, it is an overbet, ideally, but 32% of the time. And there's another 8 on the river, so I think we gotta bet it once again. Or should we give up on this? I don't think so. We're definitely betting, but how much? I'm gonna try betting 3/4. Okay, it is a give up. Very weird. 99% of the time. Almost, almost 100%. Betting 3/4 is a medium EV loss, but we see the solver never doing that, almost. But the villain folded. Queen 6 off on an 8 jack ace with 2 diamonds. We're gonna check and fold. Ace 9 off on a 6-4-5. We're gonna check and fold again. King Jack off on an Ace 4-8. We're checking and folding. 7-3 of spades on a 3-10 deuce. We're checking. Villain checks behind. 5 of diamonds on the turn. We're going to check again. And the solver's doing a lot of betting here, 51%. We're gonna call the third pot bet. And we're gonna check the 9 of clubs. Now, are we calling the half pot bet on the river? I have a feeling the solver is. Yeah, we're gonna call it. And it is a call 66% of the time. So, cool. Queen 3 of hearts on a king 10-10 is a check and fold. King 4 of hearts on a 9-5-9 is a check and fold. Jack 5 of diamonds on a 9-7-4 is a check and call. And a lot of raising. 6 of hearts on the turn. Are we betting this? Or are we checking? I'm gonna check. Okay, we should donk bet it here 84% of the time. Checking is fine, but betting is much more frequent, so probably also better. The villain bets 3/4 now, and I think we just call it here. I'm gonna just call it. Okay, we shouldn't just call it. We should raise it 54% of the time. Just calling it here is a bad play. And there's an ace of hearts on the river, and we're gonna give up on the hand, I think. Yeah. Yep. Should be a race on the turn. 6-10 off on a deuce for king. We're gonna check and fold. 7 deuce of hearts on an ace king is a check fold. 7-5 of spades on an ace 10-6 is a check and fold. Ace 8 off on an 8-3-6 is a check and call. 3 of hearts on the turn. Should we bet here? I'm gonna try donk betting. Okay, it is a donk bet 36% of the time, check 63% of the time. We've got another 6 on the river, and I think we're checking it. Okay, we shouldn't be checking it, it's just 6% of the strategy. If it was, it's fine, but we can see the solver is betting a donk bet 48% of the time, and probably over betting the rest, or betting 3/4. But we're gonna obviously call the bet, and we shouldn't be calling this bet. Okay, we should be shoving here 99.77% of the time. Okay, this is actually a good spot to analyze because we certainly missed something. Just calling here on the river is a big EV loss. Minus 5.29. We should just be shoving here. Okay. Makes sense. We're wrapping the full house, and it's unlikely that the villain has it. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Ace 8 off on an 8 king 10 is a check and a call. 9 of hearts on the turn. We're gonna check again. Villain checks behind, and we've got a jack of diamonds on the turn on the river, and I think we should bet it here or not. I'm gonna check it maybe. Yeah, should be a check 100% of the time. 4-6 off on a 9-5 deuce. we're going to check. And are we calling here with a gut shot? This is weird. I think so. Yeah, 56% of the time we should be calling. Good. Jack of diamonds on the turn. We're gonna check. Villain checks behind. And there's a deuce of diamonds on the river. So I think we got a bet now. And we got an overbet, I think. Checking is fine. Checking is the ideal action, 64% of the time. Overbetting is fine EV-wise, but just 1.57% of the strategy. And the villain called us with a 9. Okay. Jack 10 off on a 7 queen jack is a check and a call. Ace on the turn is a check. And do we call once more here with our hand, or do we fold? I think we call once more here. Yeah, we do. 9 of clubs on the river means we're checking. And the villain's got the ace. Queen 7 of spades on a king 8-5. We're gonna check and fold. Queen deuce of clubs on a 4-5-10 is a check and call. The solver's doing a lot of raising here, 50% of the time. 3 of hearts on the turn. I'm gonna check. It's the ideal action, played 40% of the time, but 60% of the time we should be betting here. Deuce of diamonds on the river, and should we bet this? Probably so, right? I'm gonna try donk betting here. Should rather be a check. So, yeah. So we should give up on this hand now, not try to take a stab at the river. We get raised, so we fold. 3-4 of clubs on a 5-10 ace. We're checking and calling with the gut shot. I think so, right? Yeah, 9 of hearts on the turn. We're checking. Villain checks behind. We hit a 3 of spades on the river. I think we got a bet now, right? Or is it a give up spot again? I'm gonna try betting 3/4 here. Should be an overbet 99% of the time. Betting 3/4 is fine EV-wise, but the solver prefers overbetting. Villain folded. King 8 of hearts on a 10-5-3. We're gonna check and fold, but the villain checks behind. Ace of diamonds on the turn. We're gonna check again. Villain checks behind us again, and we're gonna check the river 8, which is the ideal action, but we see the solver betting here 67% of the time. So 2 out of 3 times we should lead out here, probably with a donk bet. Yeah. King 9 off on a jack 3-8. We're gonna check. Villain checks behind. We pick up some more equity on the turn. Pick up a gut shot, so we're gonna overbet it here. Okay, should rather be a third of the pot bet, 53% of the time. Overbetting is fine, but just 10% of the strategy. Villain called our bet, and there's a deuce of spades on the river. And do we bet here, or do we give up on the hand? I'm gonna bet 3/4, but I feel like the solver is giving up on the hand, and the solver is not giving up. The solver is shoving here 2 out of 3 times and betting 3/4 24% of the time, so we made the right call, not giving up on the hand. But we got called by a queen nonetheless. Ace-3 off on a 9-9-4 is a check and a call. Okay, it shouldn't be a call. It should just be a fold. Calling here is bad. It's minus 2.16 BBs of EV loss. So ace high on a board like that is worthless in this spot. We're gonna check the turn and fold. We played our 25 hands for the day, but the result is quite bad. Mostly because of, this minus 5.5 BBs hand where we called and the solver's just folding here. And also this hand minus 2.16, and we had also this one minus 1.16. So yeah, pretty bad session overall. 3 mistakes, 1 big one, but our frequencies at least have been on point. So that's something to celebrate about this session. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, and if you stayed this long especially, please leave a comment below. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. You can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. And you can check out some of the playlists in the description of this video with other GTO spots or with this one to watch the previous sessions that I've played. This is quite fun, this series. I really enjoy it because I'm learning a lot whilst going through these spots. So hopefully you can learn something as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You want to learn how to play poker? Great. You have little or no experience playing poker? No problem. Do you want to learn the fundamentals, the most basic principles that allow you to easily win money when playing with casual players? That's perfect, because this course was created specifically for people like you. My name is Mateusz. I've played over 3 million hands of No Limit Texas Hold'em, and I'd like to teach you how to play poker like a pro. What you will learn in this course are the fundamentals, the ABC of poker condensed into 21 short and easily digestible lectures. In each lecture, you will learn a different concept which you can test out and practice immediately after watching. Well, do you want to become a good poker player? Do you want to be able to beat recreational players easily? Do you want to have a great time winning at your local home games? Great! Get this course now and start winning at poker.